Okay guys, Oficialprixco. Okay, today I'm going to be showing us doing this little tutorial on how to achieve this smudge painting again. Okay, but this time we're going to do something different, and we're going to be using this very wonderful Hollywood actress known as Nancy. Okay, fine. Well, without wasting much of our time, I would like to go into business. I wouldn't be repeating them. You watch my previous video, you will see how I achieved the previous one. Okay, move. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is where we have the whole thing. As you can see, I've placed every part of this image on their own layer: the dress, the eyelashes, the eyebrows, the hair, the skin. So it will show you another way to smudge with details. Sometimes on my own, I've noticed that when you smudge and take away details, the work will look fetish. It doesn't look real. It doesn't look like the model you're using. And sometimes when you keep details, when you're done with that work, you look at that work is not really beautiful. You understand? So I try to do this too. I try to take off some details that are not necessary, and sometimes there are some details that when you look at them you think this should be kept, but sometimes I take them off and you notice that this work is more beautiful. The only thing you just need to know is to mind the facial expressions, and then the look and the resemblance. Make sure you don't take away any of those things like the birthmark. You understand? So now where I'm moving into this smudging, I will make sure that I put down the whole thing about this smudge. I might take it slowly because the other time I rushed the video. So now we'll just make this brief, but I will show you how to smudge slightly. Okay, now we'll move in detail. Let me keep the flow at 38. Okay, now in detail we're moving. Another thing you should mind while you're smudging is somewhere like this place that there is highlights. Now you don't come and take the dark part and smudge into it. It doesn't make sense. Concentrate on the highlights. When you're in the highlights, just smudge particularly that spot. Make sure you're using the highlight at the dark place, and don't use the dark place to replace the highlight. Doesn't make sense at times. guys, this is it. We are done with the skin. Now I would proceed to the dress, and I would pick the dress layer and start the smudging. But before that, I will have to reduce, because if I actually use this flow, this 42 that I'm using now on this dress, see what happens. We will not really keep this texture and the bead and the rest of it. So I really want the bead and they make it look somehow smooth. That is the dress, the eye. So by that I will have to reduce the strength of this brush. Maybe keep the strength at somewhere 5. And then maybe I shouldn't apply much pressure. Whichever way you wish to acquire this thing, just do it on your own. I just feel this is what I should do. Maybe it's not really the perfect thing to do, but there are so many other things you can still do to keep this dress look somehow cartoonized or art, as an art work, you know. Maybe in my next video I could show you some other style on how to acquire something more better than this. thing I said I was going to show us today. Okay, looking here very well now is another way to make cartoonize this whole thing. Okay, I will show us what I actually did. After this whole smudging, this is what I did. This is the whole layers of this whole work now. So what you do is to merge the whole layers together, and how to do this is by holding the Ctrl or Shift E. Then you have another layer. As you can see, I go to filter and liquify. Good. This is another place. I'm using Photoshop CC 2018 version. Photoshop CSC and Photoshop CC, when it comes to this particular place now, they work differently. From here now, you can work on this image. This is the eye size. You can increase the eye size left and right, as you can see now. So I don't know for 6.6 if it has it. If it has it, good luck. Or maybe the updated one has it. I don't know. I no longer use it. That's why I'm not sure. So this is what I do here. I'm increasing the eye and then trying to make it look more cartoonized, as you can see. Worked on the mouth and then the hair, the head, the forehead, the height of the face, the jawline, and then the face width. Good. I think it did not. Another thing is you really have to be careful how you use this liquify. You just don't need to apply much effect. You just need to take it slowly. Don't really to drag the whole line to the end line, maybe to 50-50. No, you just, when you're working on it, you keep watching your image and see what you've gotten so far. So I think for me, we are good to go. I like this way. Okay, fine. I hit the button. Okay, this is what we have now. This is before and this is after. I think it's more beautiful. As you can see, this is the before and this is the after. This is what we had before and this is what we had now. You can actually send your works to me if you feel maybe you need me to do the job. Send me a DM and then we'll discuss about it. So okay, this is where we wrap this whole thing. Okay, thank you.
I'm an icon, man. My girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz.